Yesterday I was talking one of my friend and he said books are expensive. I don't have money to buy books. Like even there is a 200 books, 300 rupees books. I don't even have money to buy books. And I thought, is it really legit? I mean, if you make around 50,000, 60,000 rupees per month, or even if 10,000, 20 rupees, 10,000, 20,000 rupees per month, and you think that 100, 200 rupees books or maybe 500 rupees books is expensive. Well, then I realized that it's, from the society, from everyone, whenever we want to invest into the knowledge, we think as an expensive rather than thinking as an investment. So I'm going to talk about today why books are investment but not as an expense. You already heard this example. If you go on the Netflix, then it will charge you around 400, 500 rupees. If you go and buy a pizza, then it will cost you around 500 to 1000 rupees, even if a dinner. But a book costs you around 200, 300 rupees, but it is going to stay with you for your lifetime. But people don't understand that. So in this video, I'm trying to explain why books are investment but not as an expense. So let's keep the expense wala part a little bit apart or little bit side mein, and let's focus on why books are investment and it's not expense. So I'm going to tell you my personal example. It's when I was in last year of my college date, I used to struggle with understanding productivity, understanding how to manage my time, and I lot with that. Like I had my project, like final year project, I have to do my engineering, exam preparation, I have to work on my side hustle, I started my blog, so I started my freelancing journey. I started a lot of things, but the biggest problem I faced is how to manage everything, how to be productive, how to be, give quality work. I had zero idea. But then I stumbled upon one book called Getting Things Done. Talks about productivity and how to, prioritize your work. That one book is still my favorite because it literally changed my life, or how to see the productivity, how to prioritize your things. A lot of things I learned from that book, and still today, it's more than 5 to 6 years, still I use some of the principles from that book. So that's how books are more about investment rather than expense. So if you find one book that may help you in your life, that may help you to become more productive, that may help you to give idea how to make more money. It can be anything, whether it is about your mental health, whether it is about body, whether it is about nutrition, whether it is about making money. A lot of way a book can help you, and you are going to put only 200 to 300 rupees just to learn those things. So basically, some of the people, like the author of that book, he have experience of 15 to 20 years in that industry, and you are going to learn all of those things in just 100 to 200 pages, and you are going to use that knowledge for your life, and that book is going to be with you for the lifetime. So that's how books are going to change your life. That's why books are investment rather than expense. So whenever you want to buy a book, or whenever you're thinking about buying the book, don't think about you are going to spend 200 or 300 rupees. Think about you are going to invest 300 or 400 rupees, and after that, the return on that book you will get after life. I mean, after 1 or 2 years, when you start using all of those principles. Like if you have, most of the people who have heard about the Atomic Habit. So Atomic Habit, or the book Almanac of Naval, which talks about wealth and the happiness. If you have read this book, then you already know a lot of, like, you are already 10 steps ahead of the people who have not read this book. So if you are in this video and still watching this, and if you have seen this book, then make sure you download this book. It's available for the free. You don't even have to invest money to buy this book. If you want to buy the paperback, then you have to pay around 200 rupees, but the book is actually the free. But this book is going to help you in a lot of ways, whether it is how to find happiness, how to how to make money, how to build a wealthier person. A lot of ways this book is going to help you. So always think about, whenever you are going to invest, or whenever you are to buy the book, think about books are the investment, not as an expense. If you talk about Netflix subscription, or any other thing, pizza, that the pleasure is going to last for only short amount of time. I'm not saying I'm not against that, but you should understand, when it comes to book, you always think about that is going to be the expense. But when you think about the pizza, you always think about the pleasure. So whenever next time you think about buying a book, think about investment but not as an expense. If you want to know more about this, then make sure you watch this video where I shared why I can't stop buying books, where I shared each and everything in the detail that why I can't stop buying books. And if you're more interested in and to understanding the non-fiction books, then check out this video where I shared all the best non-fiction books. So that's all for the today's video. See you in the next one.